Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Impeccable and welcome back to some more Satisfactory. We are still working on our dam, but luckily we are making good progress today, especially regarding our logistics. But why am I building a dam? Well, essentially I am planning a mega rocket fuel factory. We are producing about 6,000 rocket fuel per minute, which I think is roughly 360,000 megawatts worth of power, which isn't really too bad. And this one looks like from behind, by the way. Don't worry, we will make this look better, well, by covering all eventually. But what I was just explaining there to the YouTube viewers over on the video, which of course isn't out yet because I'm still making it, but I'm going to be covering this entire top bit of the basin with asphalt, so it doesn't really matter what everything underneath here looks like. What I'm then going to end up doing is using that as some sort of, like, building foundations or something, so I don't just want to leave this place the way it is. But because it's a dam, and as you can clearly see, there isn't really a lot of water here, we need to make it into a dam. Were you able to fix the max object issue? I don't think that it was a max object issue, even though it said that's what it was, but I've actually been able to place down a few more things off camera that I didn't even get to do yesterday. So I've placed down more objects than what I had when apparently I reached the max object limits. So I really don't know what's going on, if I'm honest. It's very, very weird at the minute. Did that just create a storage? Oh no, it didn't. Okay. The very first thing that I do want to try and do here, though, is you see how this black here is different to that shade of concrete. I want to make sure that it's all the exact same shade. So preferably, I do want to hop over to... Yeah, I think material should be able to get this done. Let's try one wall here, see how we go. I hope that everyone's doing well in the stream, by the way. Welcome Vidod, who's the first one here. We are back at the daily Satisfactory streams. We're doing daily streams now for like a month and a half, 2 months maybe now. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it. See how long we can keep it going for, hey? I mean, the truth is, the more support the streams get, the more likely I'm going to do a stream the next day. Because it is a lot easier for me just to record a video within like the 2.5, 3 hours, however long I'm live for. However, having said that though, I do much prefer streaming, so it's trying to find what you guys enjoy as well. Okay, so the problem here, which I was kind of expecting, is that it isn't dark enough. Like, apparently this and this are the same shade of grey. I can tell you now, they're not. Not from this angle, at least. If I shine the lights, you can still see it's a bit darker. Only a little bit, but it definitely is a bit darker. The other thing I can do is try and convert all of you guys into 1 meter tall walls, but... Weird to see your name in blue. Yeah, I mean, it's weird reading your name in blue as well, if I'm honest. But it's good, though. Holy lag. Let me try this. There we go. Paint all of that. Great. And then just paint you a dark sort of colour. Or as dark as we can possibly paint this, at least. Hello? There we go. 1 hour extra today. Well, I hope you got paid for the extra hour. I mean, that's fine, but it needs to be darker. It needs to feel like you're going into a tunnel, which as of right now, it doesn't. It looks like you're going into a dead end, because that's what you are doing. Okay. That's something we do have to try and work on eventually. I'll do it off camera. I was just seeing what it's going to be like on camera. So I do also want to try and work here on our logistics as well. So, firstly, let's select the straight mode, and let's just try and make sure that everything here is lined up. Is that going to be correct? You third one in? Great. Wasn't planned, damn. There we go. So all of our logistics are now connected here. I don't really mind if it's going through a rock, because like I just said before, this is all going to get completely covered. We're not ever going to see these logistics ever again, so I don't massively care. Also, I do want to... Actually, we've got straight mode, haven't we? I've got straight modes. There we go. Although you're probably not going to reach because that is quite a significant distance there. That's fine. How about here? No, still not. Okay. I don't think I want you to be plastic. Regular concrete here is fine. There's no point wasting plastic on a foundation I can't even see. Is that lined up? I can almost guarantee it's not. Yep. Great. I'm using straight mode. The mode which isn't, like, it's physically not straight. Oh, man. I don't mind when things go wrong, but when it doesn't have to go wrong, that's annoying. There we go. Then we do one up there as well. Now, if I was to move all of you lot to here, and the reason why I'm painting it white, by the way, is because we are carrying some nitrogen gas. And I'm using chrome for something else, so I thought we'll stick with this. Great, okay. Now I've got to bring you guys up to here. All your constructors for the project, which was 96, 250% overclocked constructors. Damn. Sakes, man. I'm having one of those days where it just feels like everything I do is just pointless. And this is not helping. You should now be correct. Let's make sure you guys are hooked up. Yeah, thank you again to everyone who would be tuning into the VOD. Nice, that's where I was looking. I wasn't looking here. We are live on Satisfactory basically every single day. So if Satisfactory is your jam, then feel free to stick around. If not, that's completely fine as well. And thank you, by the way, because my most recent shorts video hit 10k views. And another shorts video just hit 100,000, so that's quite nice. It's like the views on the channel were going down, which is fine. But the old videos I've released are now getting recommended rather than my new ones. Which I don't know why. If I've changed up my editing style or something, I would understand, but I've done nothing wrong. Oh well, maybe I have, I don't know. Oh well. Make sure that you guys are also going to be connecting it. There we go. I'm also going to be trying out the auto-connect thing as well today. That's going to be rather fun, I hope. Fingers crossed. Connect you to there. Brilliant. Lovely. Now, we have actually got some sulfur. I believe it's up there somewhere. We definitely do want to try and connect that. And we only want sulfur to be on that line. We don't want to connect anything else to it. Right, are you the correct blueprints? No, it's going to be this one. There we go. Lovely. Welcome, call me Shenpai. Hope that you're doing well. Using the terrain like this? Yeah, I thought, why not? Try and build it into a dam because I'm clearly insane. Oh well. No, we had it right there. There we go. Auto connect. So you're going to go here. And then I can just nudge you back like that. Oh no, okay, you have a limit. Well, now I can nudge you back. Oh wow. How far can I go? What the heck? There. Is that too far back though? I do want to try and angle you. No, actually you're fine. Now what I want to try and do, and this part will be a bit tedious, is the word I would use, tedious. I'm going to try and angle you. You're facing here. It doesn't have to be exactly in the middle, as long as it's... Actually... Screw that. No, I think I do actually want you to be exactly in the middle. Just so it looks a bit neater when it's coming out of this particular exit. I don't know what I'm going to be doing here either. Because we are going to have a wall that's going to be relatively high up over there as well. So we're going to have one exit here, which is for our logistics, which I think is just slightly too low of that, but that's completely fine. I can just raise it by a foundation, no problems there. So that's where our logistics are going to exit from. Down here, I might do some sort of glass wall. I'm unsure yet, but this is what I want to try and work on today. All of the logistics for this part are rocket fuel logistics. then trying to place down, hopefully, the very first one of our conveyor belt highways, and then just keep placing more and more and more of them. That's the plan. That's correct, good. I should also have a bunch of materials on me that I do want to try and use, if I can. Firstly, upload a bunch of you guys to my depot. Oh yeah, regarding my, my dog, by the way. He hasn't eaten any food in about 6 days now. Unfortunately. I mean, if I'm being honest, I almost don't want to be. But we are expecting him to, pass away tomorrow. Which is a bit of a shame. I mean, if I'm honest, he's lasted longer than I thought, but at the same time, I wish we still had longer with him. I mean, the truth is, he's old. His body's just starting to shut down, unfortunately. So, we could, like, we have got options here. We could either take him to the vets, give him God knows how many drugs, God knows how many operations, but I don't want to do that. He's not in pain, that's the thing, like, he's not in, if he was in pain, we would have come to most likely a different decision by now. But he's not in pain, he's walking fine, but he's losing control of his body now as well, like, he decided to leave a nice little mess on my carpet today. Which is a shame, but I can't really get angry because he doesn't, you know, couldn't control himself. So we're giving him lots of hugs, lots of attention, as we always do. And making sure he has a good last couple of days. Anyway, so the logistics for this, I think if I still select the auto-connect, there we go. Place it in there, then zoop you a bit further back. That's fine, Mike. That's life, isn't it? There we go. So yeah, I think if we were to move it up there by 4 meters, should be good. Yeah, you guys aren't quite in the middle, so what I might as well try and do whilst I'm here is find the middle part here. So we'll get the foundations out, then try and angle that well, try and angle the logistics so that it's directly in the middle of in between that rock and that rock. And also so that it's on the right height, which now it should be. Just about. That's actually perfect, I think. Would you look at that? Nice. Okay. Where's like the thinnest gap here? I suppose it's you, isn't it? It's not quite lined up perfectly, and it was never going to be. 10? Technically it's 11, but... Let's see. I would consider that 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You two are the ones here in the middle. Let's do that. Welcome, Jimmy. Hope that you're doing good, man. You finished your rocket fuel blueprint last evening, and I've started the logistics setup. You've been slowly moving up the blueprint designer curve. Nice. That's always a good milestone. Right, so what I want to try and do, I suppose, is before we go up the ramp. The pup, it's alright, he's still alive. We still got time. Oh, there is a Mercer sphere up there. I thought I heard something. I thought it might have been a summer sleep, but no, it's actually a Mercer sphere. Cool. I'll get rid of you. I'll then add the ramp here instead. This will then give me perfect... Well, the perfect amount of room to align everything here. There we go. It might be a bit of a tough, bit of a tight squeeze, but I think it's going to be worth it. And the way that I can do that is, let's see. That. Now, how far can I go over here? Because you should still be lined up with each other. And that does appear to be working, which is great. Wait, did I just do that exactly right? 1, 2, 3. I did. Okay, that's actually exactly where I wanted it to go. Oh, wait a minute. No. Don't do that. Oh, dear. Okay, how can I not make it look that terrible? There we go. Like that. That was bad. Okay, we do have to move this back here by a little bit, but that's alright. I mean, some could argue it actually looks a bit better like that, so... There we go. Now, how is this going to work with a vertical nudge? Is it going to play nice, or is it going to play the way I expect it to play, which is painful? Only 2 things I hate about this game. I mean, that's how you know it's a good game when you got over 1,000 hours and there's only 2 things you don't like about it. 1, the assemblers are... Yeah, okay, yeah. 1.15 foundations wide, and 2, the foundries are 1.2 foundations wide. So there is much space between... Yeah. It can make lining things up a little bit complicated. If this works out... Oh! I was gonna say, if this works, I'll be surprised, and it works without me even, like, doing anything. See, this is what I mean, quality of life stuff, right? Would this sell anyone the game? Probably not. But so the players are already playing the game. Brilliant. It's such a fantastic thing. Are you facing the right way? Surprisingly, yes. Oh, I've snapped you to the wrong... Oh, no, I haven't. Cancel that. No, I'm not going to apologize. I thought I made a mistake there, but I actually got it right. So used to making mistakes, when I don't make a mistake, it feels wrong. Keep going, stop. How are we doing here? You know what, I'm actually going to stop this here. That's really good progress so far. Like, in the space of, what, 10 minutes? We were able to do all of this. You're kidding me. This would have taken easily double or triple the amount of time. And bear in mind, I have been yapping and almost breaking down in tears, so that's not too bad. I forgot to bring water. Great, okay. Oh well, that's my loss. I always try and make sure that I've got a full glass of water, because I drink a lot whenever I record. Oh well. You have a factory. The central distribution prints, generator prints. The 4 factories, 4 trains. Oh, nice. I do want to try and have something like that as well, because the plan is, my iron factory is going to be here. Every single bit of iron in my playthrough, I want to literally just import to this central location. Which would be quite difficult. Well, everything that I need at least, which a lot of it can be found around here, and around the outskirts, just get a couple of trains and that's fine. I know I said I didn't want to use trains, but when it's literally just bringing a little bit of iron from there to there, I don't massively mind it that much. It's a very small circuit. Not like it's liquids or tens of thousands of items. It's just a couple of thousand items a minute. Which sounds like a lot, and... Is it a lot? No, because a Mark 6 conveyor belt can handle 1,200, so it really isn't a lot. It's more of like, how many trains do I need? In fact, have I got trains unlocked? I do. Does that not normally say how many slots I can have, or is it this one? 32 slots. So, I believe iron ore stacks for 100? Yeah, so iron ore stacks for 100. I've got 32 slots. That's fine. And 1,200 fills up 12 slots a minute. So that's not even 3 minutes until the entire train station's filled up. The freight depot is completely filled up. That's the problem. So I need multiple of them. Even though my boats can now handle it, it's a question of, can my trains? And the answer, unfortunately, is no. Regardless, let's move on to this sort of decoration. What do I want to, like, you know, achieve here? I don't know. Something nice and simple. I don't want to go with anything too massively overcomplicated. I promise. No. I won't promise that. Because I will... I'll be breaking that promise. I can almost guarantee it. Regardless, let's have you guys come over here. Do I want to get a blueprint out? Not necessarily. Or can I already use a blueprint that I've already done? None of you would look nice. How about some of you lot? Oh wait, no, not that one. No. See, something like this. That's extremely simple. But I think it will do the job that I need it to do, for the most part. And what one was that again? Okay, I'll add you... Where should I add you? There. You could be fine. Maybe below I can have this. Actually, cancel that. No, I want you to be above. Because this would be a really good slot here for the items to come out of. So I think that is what I would do. The problem is, though, I want to build you out here. Then a wall over there as well. Unless I don't want to build a wall there. No, I think I want to build it out here. Yes. Like that. I think this would be... Ooh, Mercer Sphere. I think... Ooh, Slug. I think this would be a really good location for... Ooh, Slug. For it. Here. Luckily, I don't get distracted, though, because that would really set us back. So I'm going to bring you out to here. Bring you down to... Yeah. No, that is kind of where I want it to be. Now, where's the middle here? I think the middle is bang on here. So if I was to do that, we're going to have... Here? Ooh, is it going to be a tight squeeze? It's going to be a tight squeeze, but I think it'll be fun. I know some people don't like recycling past blueprints. I think it's completely fine, honestly. There's no law against it, so in my book, do it. Do it. Right. I then want to add a couple more of these blueprints here along the side. Hopefully they don't cost too much. I didn't actually check. How is this 1,000 concrete? Oh, man. I need to get studied. Like, how do I waste so many resources in this game? Operation wasting resources. I think it was Vinod that said that yesterday. And it's so true. Operation, what the heck am I doing? So yeah, you lot are then going to come out to there. That's fine. Why have I got so much concrete? Now I see why I'm wasting all of it. Okay, that's fine though. Then I want to try and bring everything here down. And nudge you guys a little bit as well. If I do that to roughly here, I could then add in another pillar. I'll do that. Operation Concrete Sink, that's the one. That works as well. So, Mr. Pillar, you can go there. Maybe not inside the other pillar, though. There. What did I actually do last time regarding this? Firstly, how does this even look? It might look terrible. Let's just make sure it's fine. No, I think that would be okay. So I do want to try and have something above here, though, that does bring it back a little bit. Maybe even same below here as well, because I have got a couple blueprints ready for that. See, this is a good thing about making blueprints beforehand. Was I going to use it today? No. Like that. See, exactly like this. If you were to go above here, what would you look like? Good, bad, terrible, dreadful? Let's see. There's only one way to find out. It's quite a warm day today. Even though it's only 22 degrees, it feels a lot warmer. It feels like 23. There we go. Brilliant. It's a really warm day. How do you look? Yep, that's pretty much what I was expecting that to look like. It's fine for now. Might end up making a few adjustments a bit later on, but for this stage of the game, yeah. As long as it's functional, great. Covering up the gaps, absolutely. Satisfactory is a game of trying to hide your crimes as much as it is trying to, like, finish the game. How well can you hide spaghetti? Also, this Z snapping is going to get on my nerves, so I think what I'll end up doing is a little bit of pizzazz. There we go, pizzazz. Again, like I was just talking about, covering up your crimes. Except for the people watching now, you guys would have never known there was a problem there. But you do because I'm broadcasting it to the world, but other than that, yeah. Okay. My eyesight is still intact and my eye sockets aren't bleeding. So I believe that's not too bad. Although, does that pillar to the left stick up? Because if you do... No, you don't. That's great. I do have to readjust the levels of the painted beam, though. You got to go up there a little bit more. That's fine, though. As long as you're still functional. That's alright. I might even paint... Actually, I'm definitely going to paint you. Not even a question. Okay. Then you lots... Let's see. The green tool in my hand. Oh, this! I don't even know why I've got this equipped. It's the zipline thing. I don't even know why I've got that. There we go. Where's the coffee? Give me my coffee. There we go. I never have that equipped, to be honest. I probably should. It's a really handy tool. I just... Yeah, I don't really bother. I think then what I'm going to end up doing is having another wall over here as well. And having some of our... whatchamacallits... conveyor wall holes, as well as our pipeline or pipe conveyor... No, pipe wall holes. Poking through the wall itself. And making this area over here look quite nice. You've never used it. I've only ever used it a couple times. I don't love it, but it's there. It exists. Okay, you go perfectly into here. Haven't I already got some sort of roof blueprint that could actually match here quite nicely? Roof 001. See, I just name things really simply. Which helps a lot. In fact, this wasn't even the one I was thinking of. There should be another one. It won't be anything to do with the dam, although you guys should probably have your separate category by now. LB. No, that should go. Logistic help, that's the one that I just placed down. Sign, roof, delete, no. No. Haisu. Pipe. Supply? How does that even mean? Oh. Yeah, I'll have you go from... What is that? Northeast to southwest. Sure. Sure, we're in line. There. Right, let's see how this is going to go. And have I got the resources for it? I hope I do, because I have been uploading a bunch of resources to my depot as of late. I spent the majority this morning doing that, so let's see if it's going to pay off. Oh, you didn't actually connect, you buggers. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? No. Are you absolutely kidding me? Kidding me, even. What do you mean? Overlapping objects. Oh. That's kind of annoying, because I'm pretty sure I placed you guys on top of each other, though. So how come I can't do it with... Okay. Wait. There's often a simple solution to these things. Not a good thing to see. Oh, it's fine. It's okay. So, if I have to leave a gap, I have to leave a gap. I'd just rather not. If it's a preventable problem, I'll prevent it. See, now it's fine. Now you're okay. You're not having a temper tantrum. So how can I do this then? I suppose just place everything down, then just increase that. Yeah, okay. It's going to be a big light. You can go up to there, that's fine. Then we can increase the foundation over here, drag it out like so. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Right. How has that happened? Get you up there. Anything else? You. Steel? Apparently I've got 0 steel on me. I wonder why. It's almost like I've used all of it. Oh wait, I have. Oh, and definitely upload you. Yes. Hello? Right. I think I want you to go to there. You to there. And you to here. This next part now shouldn't be too overly complicated. Unless it's going to make it complicated, which it might do. Where's that just gone? Over there. No. Hello, hello, thank you. Okay. If I do this, then go 1, 2, 3, 4. What I can then simply do is just make sure that all of you lots are connected here to the middle. Whether it's above or below, it's fine, as long as it's just connected, that's okay. Then you lot should already be connected to this. Brilliant. Nice. I think I was talking a couple streams ago about an update 1.2 video. I still do want to try and release that, but it most likely won't be coming out now until like end of September. I've got so many other videos that I'm currently planning as well. It's quite difficult to release every single video at the same time. 20. Okay, so that's 20 megawatts. So does that mean I've got 10 lights? 10. And I'm assuming that you're 2 megawatts each, which really isn't that much. Yeah, okay, so that's all connected now. Regarding our power, we have got some. Just over here to the east of us. So let's use our conveyor belts to get back over here. There we go. Oh, there's another slug over there as well. We might as well collect that. Start of another week, though. Another week down, another week started. Hopefully it'll be a good week for you guys. The last video on the Season 2 playthrough was 3 weeks ago. Oh yeah, I haven't released any videos recently. I don't really want to. The reason for that is because I'm going away for the next 2.5 weeks. So I'm making sure that I've got enough videos ready to release for then. Rather than release like 10 videos and streams in August and then absolutely just nothing in September. That was my theory behind that. There we go. Lights, everybody. Just in case you didn't know what a light was, now we do. Got one there. One more above. Then you. I mean, this seems like a pretty basic sort of design. And something I often find with Satisfactory is that you don't necessarily have to over-decorate or detail everything. Sometimes just like a basic wall, that's all you really need. In fact, that's what I do half the time. I just combine basic walls with basic walls, and done. Come on. Down by 1. I can see you wanting to snap. Deary me, man. Come on. Yeah, that's what I selected. Thank you. Was that so difficult? Clearly, yes. I'm then going to end up painting this asphalt as well, just so it matches what we've previously done. Are you... That's right, apparently. Okay. How far back do... Shush! Ada, shush! Okay, we go back by 1 wall there. Although that's the wall I just placed down. Right.
Look through the window.
Ada is a yappy one today. So it's down by there, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't zoop it, but there we go, now we can. Get rid of you. And I think that's everything regarding the roof done for this side. All I've got to do now is just continue this over. Wait, did I do the bottom bit? No. Unexpected? What do you mean? In my history of Satisfactory, I've never overcomplicated anything before. Except for all the things I've overcomplicated. Also, where's the audio? I might as well not. I'm going to record something here soon. In fact, let's record something right now. There we go. I want to talk about the logistics first. Because of the new auto-connect feature, all of these logistics took us about 10 minutes to do. It really is fantastic, but where exactly are these conveyor belts even coming from? Well, that would be over here. This is where I'm eventually going to start my conveyor belt highway on the opposite side of my dam, and it's where we're going to be getting all of our resources coming into the project. A couple more shots. Do, 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 do. Obviously though, it's still a massive work in progress, but we're definitely going to get it done within the next couple of shots. Shots for the video, not as in like for the live stream. It's still going to be at least another half hour for the stream. But that's the good thing about a video, just edit all the actual work out. And this is what we got going regarding the exterior decoration, and again, it's fine, it's nothing too beautiful or hideous just yet. There's definitely a few things I do want to add and take away though, but one thing I definitely don't want to take away is the vegetation. I think it looks really good the way it is. I want to try and add a little bit more glass, just to try and make this part look like some sort of research facility hidden away into the rocks, which could end up looking rather nice. Can't go any further back. No. However, this is still a massive work in progress. I do want to talk very quickly though about the actual like auto connect feature. Because it's the very first time I've used it. I just want to say that in the video as well, just so it might encourage a few other people to use it as well. There we go. This is pretty much my very first time ever using the auto connect feature, and if you are doing logistics like this, I massively recommend you use it. It saves me so much time, and honestly, it's pretty good fun. There we go. An in-game camera, yes. It's not a mod. It's in-game. I have 0 mods in this playthrough. The way that you can get the camera is by pressing P on your keyboard for potassium nitrate, then tab, then where it says camera mode, activate something that says decoupled. This essentially means that you are now split from your Pioneer, so it's either first person, yourself, or decoupled. Then we have to try and do, you could record like this, you could press T, and there you go. You've now got yourself a nice little free roam. Or what you could do is go into dolly settings, just press set start points, set end points, there you go. Press T to get rid of the UI, and now you've got yourself a little camera. It's super simple to do. I did make a tutorial on it, so if you want to watch that, that's fine. But that's basically it. It's really cool though. But in this series that I'm currently recording, I'm using 0 mods. I'm going to be using 0 mods, and that's just because I don't really want to use mods. Nothing wrong with it, but it's just my personal preference. Why is the atomic symbol K for potassium? Probably some Latin thing, I don't know. Because of Latin name Callium, yeah. Callium? A name chosen by the early chemist to reflect its origin in plant ashes, or potash in English. The Swedish chemist, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name, advocated for Callium and the symbol K in 1814, and the symbol is used globally in the periodic table, despite the English name potassium. So essentially, the entire reason is to be blamed on Sweden. Okay. No. But yeah, it's just a Latin thing. If there's anything weird that looks like it could be of English origin, it's probably not. It's probably Latin. We do get quite a lot of our words from Latin. We get a lot of the English words from French as well. I don't think a lot of people know much about the history of England, but essentially over our history we spent something that tells me 300 years occupied by the French king. So a lot of our words come from France, or French at least. Got a lot of Viking words as well, because again, the Vikings used to occupy a massive part of Britain. I know when people think of Britain, they don't think of us being occupied, but no, we were for a very, very long time. Holy Mother of Mary, what was that? Why is that light suddenly so bright? I think I might remove a couple of them tonight. Sorry, I'll stop. I do want to try and put everything into there though, because I believe I have got a storage container back here, unless I've already grabbed it, I don't know. Na for sodium, again, that must be some sort of Latin thing. What should be called, like, nardium in Latin or something? Where the occupiers? Yeah, I mean, technically I'm not even English. But, yeah. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Nice. Professional gamer. I'm so unbelievably gifted at this game. Gifted in my lack of just knowledge. Oh well. I'll cover all this eventually. It's actually blueprint designer? Question mark? No. No. I don't do that. Nice. Okay. So in that case, let's start to fill all of this in, I suppose. Because how do I want to try and do this next part? Because what I was going to do, again, add the wall somewhere here, then elevate everything that's on this side to make it look like this is elevated, or what's the opposite of elevated? Sunken into the ground a little bit, just by about a foundation or so, just to give it a little bit of an extra bit of character. But we are needing some things in our dimensional depot, so let's go back, let's sort out the depot, and then let's get straight back into it. Thank you very much again, by the way, to everyone who's currently tuning into the live stream, whether you are watching live on Twitch or on YouTube, or if you're watching the VOD over on the YouTube channel. It's amazing to have everyone tuning in today. Welcome. What am I doing up here? Nothing for now. Okay, I do want to try and use this for something. Essentially, I've got a bunch of wood and leaves lying around. I want to try and turn that into solid biomass using, well, solid biofuel even, using the summer sloops. We've only got one summer sloop available to us as of right now, though, which is not great. Also, all of this has got a lot of items in it. Look how much it's grown. It's over 50 containers now. But I will sort that out off camera. I will not bore you guys to death with that. Right, I need more copper sheets. You lot. Oh, damn. That's not a problem. Well, it is. It is a problem, but only if we make it a problem. Everything on the right side of the screen, what you guys see, all the concrete, iron plates, that's basically what I want to try and bring over now. But can I... Yeah, okay, you've got to try and change. That won't work. There we go. You guys are fine. You lot, yeah, we'll get about 100 of you guys also. Actually, no. Because the blueprints are going to have you guys anyway, so I only have like 30 of you. Cancel. That's probably a little bit better there. You lot, again, I shouldn't need too many of you, because our blueprints... Actually, no, our blueprints haven't got you built in. But you're pretty much the same cost as this, but a bit more expensive. Because you don't use any iron rods, so I'll do like that. There we go. Yeah, we got about 50 personnel storage boxes full of stuff. It's not my fault, though. My hand made me do it. You guys are all fine, I think. Foundations, we're going to need hundreds, but luckily we've got so many dimensional depots filled with rubbish. I mean, important stuff. That we should be okay. 5 of you lots. Okay, great. So, let's start with concrete, which is going to be here. I'll just take the entire thing, except for that final row. How do I need more than that? What? No, that's broken. That's broken. There's no way. I mean, that's half my inventory, and that's just concrete and a bit of copper sheets. Right, you lot. No. Is that broken as well? Gosh darn it, man. It should be having an orange tick. If it's purple, it means it's my depot. Oh, wait, I know why. use it ever, potentially. There we go. Okie dokie. That's all good now. Alclad aluminium sheets. In fact, no, I've got so many out here. Boom. Oh, I've actually, well, there's only 200 in there. 151 in there. We do need plastic, don't we? How much more? Oh, perfect. That's enough. Quartz crystal. Need more of you guys, don't I? Although, how much more of you guys? Oh no, apparently I've actually got enough. Oh, no I don't. No, I do. We are going to have to be relying on our depot here for quite a few items. But everything I can take, I might as well take. In case industrial beams, yes. I'll get... You know what? I'll probably get a couple stacks. Let's say 3. Then upload a bunch of them. There we go. Very quickly. Chuck you lot into here as well. There we go. Then, yes. That's all fine. Wire. Why are you doing this to me? My brain every time I load up Satisfactory. Why? Stop! No! Brilliant. Iron rods. Gosh, okay, we have got, well, we've got plenty. I mean, we've got 63,000 iron rods just in front of us. Isn't that brilliant? Now, the only other things that I need, so it looks like we actually can fit everything into here, is steel pipe and more. How do we need more copper sheets? Are you taking the mick? If that's not enough, I don't know what is. That's should be way more than enough. Steel pipe, yep, get your face over here. The reason why I got 5 stacks there is because I do actually... Wait. That's fine. It's because I do actually want to try and upload a few of them to my dimensional depot. That would be a good plan, I think. Welcome, Lizard Mods. Welcome. How far along are you? We've planned out all the maths for it, which is great. And now what I'm doing is gathering all my resources. Which shouldn't take too long. I mean, my sulfur node's literally up there. We've got all of our logistic... Look at that, looks beautiful, by the way. Damn. I mean, it's going to be entirely, completely covered, but... Oh well, I forgot to bring fuel. Nice. Wink. I think what I'm going to do for now is make a educated choice and turn off our lights. I do this in the name of frames per second. Also, this is such a terrible location to place down my personnel storage boxes. Right in front of my logistics. You thought that was a good idea? Me? Woohoo! Oh dear. Move you lot out the way. Grab you. Add you to there. Grab this. That. Great. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Lizard Mods. And welcome, Tiny Tao. Hope that you're doing good as well. Solid stuff, my friend. Been watching us since last year. Keep doing your thing. Much love. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, the channel started to pop off, I would say... I suppose it was exactly this time last year, because 1.0 got announced, didn't it? For September 10th? Wait, what? How is that rubbish here? Get rid of that whilst we're here. Clueless as to why we've even got stuff over here, but there we go. We don't anymore. Get some of you guys up. Let's go, let's go. Oh, welcome, Ilbmert. Welcome. Right in front of your logistics salad. Oh, wow. I mean, this is a salad. We've got some... I mean, do you put white stuff in your salad? Yes. See, a ranch. Ranch. Dressing. There you go. I think people put ranch in their salad, right? Or like Caesar dressing. I don't particularly want Caesar to put his dressing in my salad, but apparently that's something people are into. I won't judge. Okay. Now let's try and bring our logistics out to a roundabout here, which I should have the resources on me. In fact, take from depot before inventory. I know I've just uploaded everything to my depot, but this just makes this part of the process a lot easier, so might as well. Hello? There we go. Oh, you're on default, that's why. Go back. Hog. Oh, yeah. Take your time, mate, honestly. Bloody hell. The locals have no respects for this amazing project that I'm building. Okay, we good? I mean, my PC isn't, holy moly. I've got like 10 frames. There we go. It might be 10 frames, but you know what? Those are my 10 frames. How wide is you? I'm wondering. Which is a pretty dangerous thing for me to do. No, that won't work. Because I've now got to bend all of you lots that you're facing in this sort of direction. So where do I want my conveyor belt highway to actually be? Is the next question. Here? If I was to go directly in a straight line, that would be fine. We've got 2 core nodes there, a cluster at the end. I'd rather you be a bit further back, just so we can view this. Round about here, I'd say. That looks good. There is something in the way, though. I want to make sure that this isn't too low. If it's too low, I'd rather adjust the height in there, rather than wait and then we're kind of screwed. In fact, I can already tell this is way too low. But there's not really much I can do about that. I could add a ramp if I really wanted to. In fact, let's just see. Yeah, that's basically it, Vinod. That's what I do for every single one of my factories. And it works at least 5% of the time. So that's pretty good. That right there is fix-it sort of standards. So those were our very first call nodes over there. What do you guys think in the chat, by the way? Are we too low? We must be. Like, there is no way we're not too low. I don't want to go too far out south, because that's where our pyramid's going to be. Yeah, Myro really does help. Okay, yeah, we are too low. Rips. Like, we can clear this, fine. Just about. But then you... No. Not even close. Okay. What I'm most likely going to end up doing then is instantly ramp it up, because our ramp blueprints, which I believe consists of you're going to go up there by a pretty reasonable amount, and just like that we've already cleared it. Okay. Which is great, but I'm going to have to place down you first, because as you can see on the... Nice, I don't even know where that went. On this side here, this is the very beginning of the ramp, so I need to have the beginning and the end, which are going to go up by a decent 4 or so foundations. So if I did at the very start, it should mean the rest of this is definitely going to be high enough. Welcome, Kako there. Hope that you're doing... Well, I mispronounced that name. Hope that you're doing good, though. Welcome. Wes, is that a better pronunciation? I'm really bad with names. If your name isn't like Bob, I'm probably gonna get it wrong. Yeah, we shouldn't need too many ramps. It's only like a couple foundations too low. Which is really annoying, but you know what? It's okay. There's more annoying things in life. Glass walls to keep the creatures from wandering into structures, and the railroad foundation. It looks like a zoo. That could be a really interesting idea for a factory. A Satisfactory zoo where you can actually like build the animals yourself using those coated foundation. No, foundations. Coated beam connectors, I think they're called. There are some people that are really talented. Where is it? It should be in here. Yeah, the painted beams. Like, people can literally make pandas out of these painted beams. Like, they really are talented. And then there's me. I mean, this looks like some research facility from... I don't know. Jurassic World. Where the dinosaurs escaped. Okay. I can definitely make this work, though. What we can do is do something. I know. Fantastic idea. That right there is my Oppenheimer moments. What we're gonna do is something. I don't know what. It's going to be something. There we go. I'm pronouncing your name wrong. What, Vinod? Is it like... Winod or something? Weinrod. Weinrod. I know, like, my pronunciation is just fantastic. I mean, the Brits are really known for their pronunciation of words. Why am I still missing steel beams? Nah, that's a violation. I went to go get steel beams. How am I still missing them? Wait, did I must have. Do you not require steel beams? I got everything that this requires. I did. Unless I absolutely just chinned off steel beams, apparently. That's fine. Oh, okay. Sorry. Right. Let's actually go get these blinking steel beams this time. Here you are. Is that enough? Probably not, knowing me. How? Okay, wait. Apparently now I've got too many steel pipes. I had like 0 before. Unless I uploaded more than 4 stacks, which might have been the case. Steel beams will now be completely fine. Cable is not a massive concern. Yep. Yeah, might as well. We are running a little bit low on copper sheets, but that's fine though. The reason as to why that's fine is because of... Here. I've got over 20,000, well pretty much 21,000 copper sheets just lying around there. Which I will be sorting off camera. So that's why I'm not going into like panic mode right now for that. I've been a busy bee off camera. I have. Although it has been keeping me busy, keeping my mind at relative ease. That's all good, Jimmy. Thank you very much for tuning in as I try not to crash into everything. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, man. So you're going to come out to here. I'm then going to have to think of some way to bend this. That's what I'm trying to think of. Am I using mods? No, 0. I don't use any mods in my playthroughs. It's a completely modless stream. Is that right? No, it's a 50-50. Yeah. So you're gonna go down and back by 4, I suppose, or is it 5? I suppose it would be 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How would that line up though? Like, it's quite difficult trying to bend these blueprints. My thought process here, of which I promise there is one, is if I was to add that there, then select, I suppose I actually do need you, don't I? What am I missing? Concrete. Oh my life. How did you travel so fast? It's called a hypertube cannon. I've got a tutorial on my channel. If you type in how to make a hypertube cannon or hypertube cannon tutorial, Valhalla and Pickle, it should come up. It's still in date. It's a few months old now, that video, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's still completely in date. Right. Let's get all the resources now for this. Which is none of that. It's cool. It should be all of you. No? So where did I put all my resources then? Because I've got everything here to make this. I'm apparently missing everything. How is that even possible? Oh, okay. Unless I put it somewhere else, but I would have known where I put it. Oh. Yeah, they were invented by Josh. I didn't invent them, no, I just, I've made a video talking about them. There. Yes. So you will slide into here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's not a problem. It then means that both of our corn nodes underneath there, in theory, could actually come up through here. Unless I leave you guys clear for that. What's my project now? I'm getting all of my resources for my rocket fuel factory from all over this part of the world through to there, across the canyon, into where I want to build it. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. Not like this, clearly. I think you gotta go back by another foundation. It's gonna cause a bit of a mess. You know what? I'm okay with it. As long as I'm stood a bit far back, like so. That's fine. Same thing with you. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep you there for now. Get rid of you in just a moment. You facing the right way? I believe so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then get rid of this. Okay. That, I think, works. The next part after this now will be relatively simple, like literally just ramp it up. I'll do that straight away, in fact, just so I can get the resources out of my inventory. You're gonna go there, that's fine. That's fine. Grand. Then I'm going to need this. There. Great. Yeah, basically that's the project. Just a lot of rocket fuel stuff, a lot of logistics, lots of building. It's a good mix. It really is a good mix of everything. So if you don't like one thing about Satisfactory, this playthrough is probably going to have something that you do like about it. Or this project, even. Make sure you're connected quite nicely. You are a potential problem. Let's see. If I was to freeform you to there, and freeform you to here, how would that look? Yeah, you can see there's a bit of a dip there. Looks amazing. Oh, thank you. We've only just started, but hopefully it will end up looking good. I do want to try and add a couple of these supports just so it doesn't look a bit off. Now the problem is, if I do that, it's still going to look off. I mean, that's fine, I suppose. So bring you to the very end. And bring you up 3. 3 to the middle. Bring you to the end, then 3 to the middle. And connect you two together. That should now be as straight can be. No! How? How is it not straight? There. I think. That's much better. I'll turn on the light there just in case it's a bit too dark. You're not the train, but it was very complicated, so you left the game. Yeah, I've done that before. It might be difficult to get the hang of, but after you do, it's quite fun to use. I won't be using trains in my playthrough, just because I don't personally like them. Well, no, it's not that I don't like them, I'd rather not use them. They're fine. Not really my sort of thing. Do that up to there, maybe. To signify the start of the ramp. Then what I can do now is add you to there. Did you just rotate yourself, you jammy bugger? 6 hours? Damn. Now, you should be straight there. Okay, this is looking good. Yep, that's good. Brilliant. Okay. So we've sorted that very small problem. Which I'm going to have to do every single time I build a ramp, so that's going to be great fun. Oh well. You like trades in Satisfactory? Yeah, I mean they're nothing wrong with them. It's just something that I've got to get to grips with, really. Why is there no supports around there? Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, fair enough. I don't know what I've designed. I just click stuff. And then repeat the stuff that I've clicked. No. Why do you have to be so stubborn? You're worse than me. There we go. Brilliant. Now, how the heck do I turn you? Firstly, you lot will come out to here. Yikes. Okay, we won't do that then. I will bring you out by one more. And bring you up to there. Same thing, I suppose, with you. And bring you in the exact same as what I just did, just not quite as viciously. Perfect. Well, there's still a gap there. Can I do anything about that? That won't look too bad. Now you're sticking out by a bit too much. That can get fixed though, potentially. Let me just say. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it properly. So let's do this properly. I'll bring you out to there. Where is you? Colours. That's the wrong colour. I need a more of an orange. What, that? No. This? What orange did I even go for here? It looks more like it definitely is a yellow. That's not an orange. It would have been somewhere. I must have saved it as a colour at one point. Let's see. Conveyor highway. Would that be the one? No. I mean, it pretty much is just a yellow, so... Now it's orange again. What colour did I use? Because it looks orange, but... I would have saved it otherwise. I must have. Oh. That is the right colour. Okay, it looks yellow. When I'm shining a light at it, it's orange. When I turn it off, it's yellow again. That's just a bit weird, throwing me off there a little bit. Oh well. Do that. Great. Now regarding this part, I suppose you can stay, why not? You might just have to go there. So, if I have to, I have to. But preferably, if I don't have to, I won't. Oh, right, you're not remotely lined up, that's why. Oh dear. You're gonna come up by at least another 4. Welcome, Citrus, hope that you're doing good. Yeah, if I have to, I can always just do that. But as of right now, though, we're fine regarding the object limits. Now make sure that you're in line with this. That looks good. Okay. I don't absolutely hate that. I've seen worse. I have seen... yeah. Granted, all those times I've seen worse, it's been me doing it, but... it's okay. I'm gonna paint you coat of concrete, though, because you will be visible. Same with everything here. Going back to around about there or so. Great. The rest is fine, we'll do something about that. You only have very recently hit the object limits. Yeah, it can be quite annoying. I wish it was a slightly bigger limit or a much bigger limit, but there's limits to their engines though as well, so. Still don't know what to do here. So how far do you come out by? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're 5 wide, aren't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Right. A tricky situation to be in. It is. How about if we try this? Just up to around about there or so. What I can then try and do is go into here, blueprints. Make sure that you're there, perfect. Go down the right level. Boom. I believe that's correct. Because you would then, in theory, align with... No, you wouldn't. Now you would align with us. Suppose I could just check this. There we go. You're too far forward? No, I think you're fine regarding that. You even come forwards by 1 here, apparently. Although, do I want to do that? If that's what I've done, that's what I've done. So let's just commit with you. That's fine. I'll try and chuck you back over here as well. No. I think you two can go. The thing is, I want to spend time on this, but I don't want to waste time on this. There is a difference. Also, I want this to look nice from the outside. Inside, I don't massively care. But from the outside, this does have to look presentable. And I think like that, it most certainly will. You are going to stick out a little bit from the inside of there. That's not that bad. I've had worse. Oh, you're concrete. You're gone. Get rid of you, but leave you there just for now. Okay, I think this side's fine. I might as well leave you the way you are. Now try and manually just connect you guys together. The road's going to be impossible though, isn't it? Thinking out loud here, there's no physical way I can connect this road and make it look nice. Is there? Oh well. You guys are now Z snapping into that. Brilliant. That's really what we wanted. FPS instead of 30. Oh dear. If you're getting 20 rather than 30, I think I will be getting 5 rather than 10. So I've got that to look forward to. Not today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. Very nice. And select you. Deary me. Bad angles? Oh, absolutely bad angles. You know what I could do? This might be the death of me, but this would be the easiest way to deal with this problem. If I get a bombastic sideline, sorry, that was like a meme from 10 years ago, and place you here, It's in a pretty big gap. Okay, right. How about then we don't do that, but instead we do it here. No, that wasn't what I wanted. We then go back with you lots. Yeah. To be honest, I will continue this in just a second. Because I wanted to try and finish the other logistics that I started. I can't put you there unless I do this. And you'll be overlapping that, so I can't do that either. Okay. Right. It's fun, isn't it? Yeah, that's epic. That is epic games. Okay. Then nudge you forward by a smidge. To end up like that. I think this is the best we can do. It doesn't look great, but I mean, it looks better than what we had. Yeah, it looks better. I could then do some sort of like U-turn section here, but I'd rather not. Furthermore, where's this road going to go? Straight into... Because you're gonna go straight... Okay, so you... That's got to go. I can continue the pattern still. But that has to go. That's got to go. That has to go as well. Right. What we have here is an annoying situation. Basically. How far over do you have to move? Also, take from depot before an inventory. There we go. At least to here. Get a blueprint mode together. And essentially what we are going to do is move this to the right a little bit. Wait. Is that where you started? Let's go over by a foundation. How would that then look? Not good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you two will be rather close together. That is fine, I think. You'll then be able to go into there. Then U-turn, I suppose? But then what's the point of the light decoration that I just added? Wow. And then what I'll have to do is remove everything above here. Same with that. I'm just like creating mess here. No, I'm not creating mess. Okay. That's good at least. Great. Merge the roads together into one road. I could have done that. We've committed now though to this. We have committed. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Although, do I actually want you here? Not particular. But then you're fine. Not really. I don't mind this being here. Like, this is the limit, I would say. How tall is the ceiling? 11? Okay. We do that. A little double pillar. In fact, you know what? Triple pillar. That is right. We're doing a triple pillar. We haven't done this since yesterday. In fact, I think I might have done it today. Oh well. Off camera. No, that was yesterday. Brilliant. Welcome, John. Hope that you're doing good. Welcome to the stream. No. Nitro rocket fuel is your favourite for power plants. Yeah, it's really good. I don't know if I've made a video covering it yet, but that essentially is the recipe I will be using. The alternate one. It's really good. It is really good. No. No, stop. No. There we go. Yeah, we did do a triple pillar. Yeah, one of those days. Why is that there? And do the same thing over there on the other side. That will then fix this problem and hopefully add you back. Because I do kind of need you. Yep. Looks good. Let's go. Welcome, early boys. Hope that you are well. Why are you sticking up there? You absolutely... It's fine. Okay, that's gone now. That has 0 impact for that at least, so that's decent. No. Stop. A compact cold byproduct to make turbo fuel. That's a good idea as well. That is a good idea. I think I'm using... What is it? Have I even got a byproduct? I don't think I do. But no, because I am making the... Wait. Where is it? Oh, nice. Haven't got it unlocked yet. I must have. Apparently I haven't. I'll search it up then. So the recipe that I'm going with is this recipe right here, the nitro rocket fuel. The reason as to why I'm personally making this is because sulfur is a raw resource and it's kept like that. Coal is a raw resource and it's kept like that. Nitrogen gas, again, a raw resource. So the only thing you're actually making is the fuel, which is not too bad to do. You also do get compact coal as a byproduct, although having a quick look here at the maths. 1 to 10. Do you get more compact coal for this recipe? That's not too bad going, actually. So with that compact coal, I could just burn it. Or I could use it for something. As you say, turbo fuel could be interesting for the drones. I'm already deciding to making... Well, I'm already committed to making 1,000 batteries for the drones. But what I could just do is get any leftover heavy oil residue, which we are going to have a lot of, and I suppose turn it into turbo fuel. We've got a little bit of iron lying around, but I don't really want to make steel. I could make black powder, but I don't want to waste sulfur. And fuel is just a little bit more tedious to make. So one of these two options, though, could definitely be a possibility. Then with the turbo fuel that we have got, I could use it for extra fuel for drones. I could package it then sink it. Or just sink my compact core straight away, but I'd rather not sink the compact core. In fact, how much compact core am I going to be getting here? If we're making somewhere around 6,000 turbo fuel, 6,000 divided by 5 is 1,250? Okay. Then times that by 4. That seems like a lot. Although it's correct, apparently, we're going to be getting 4,800 compact coal per minute. Divide that by 15, because that's one coal generator. That's 320 coal generators worth of power, which would then require an extra 14,400 water. Don't really want to use. And in total, that will give us 24,000 additional power. But that's so much extra work just for that. I'm not even going to bother, if I'm completely honest. And change it to make turbo fuel. Yeah, because I mean, I've already got a massive coal power plant. I don't want to have a second one. But worst case scenario, I can do that. I would rather turn it into turbo fuel. I've got tons of, I'm building this next to the Spire Coast where there's tons of crude oil, which means I can make tons of heavy oil residue, which means I can make tons of turbo fuel. Which is great. In fact, I'm still going to have extra compact coal left over. And then how much can I sink the packaged, where did I even go? How much can I sink the packaged turbo fuel for? 570. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but by the time that we make a couple thousand of that, that's a significant amount. Really? Over a mil per minute? 2,000? Yeah. I think that's correct. But if I was just to package up the turbo fuel, even just using it for trucks or something. The cyber wagon? Yeah, no thanks. We'll see. Anyway. We are making a mess, but this is what I like to call a strategic mess. Strategic. Yeah. This is what they teach you in the Navy. Yep. How to make a strategic mess. Okay, I don't mind your positioning. So let's plop you down there, because you're lined up with that. We are now left with a very small gap. I could try and make this look artistically quite nice. But I can't, because I lack the creative genius for that. I could just cover you up. Cover up our crimes? Never. In fact, I've got an idea. No, wait. If I was to keep things simple by doing this. Yeah, first time in the channel's history that we got 2 mods at once. Isn't that really cool? Wow. That's quite nice. That's what I was looking for. Yep. This is such a mess. This is an abomination. But you know what? It's my abomination. So I'm going to love it. I think. I'll complain about it. Then after a while I'll start to love it. What I'm gonna... Oh, I can't get rid of you. Okay, screw it. Just do it nice and simple. There we go. We've now got a massive gap over here as well. Although you shouldn't have one. Where's your wall? Oh, it's the wrong bloody blinking blueprints. That's fine. So I used... Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I'm not engulfed in rage by that. No. There we go. And now we've got a small gap there, which to be fair, I might just leave for some glass. We could do something quite nice there, I don't know. I don't think I can do it here, can I? If I was to try, what would I do? Have I not got okay, wait, stop. Pause everything. Have I not got the glass roofs unlocked? No, it won't be there. Where would this even be? I suppose wall? No. New. Management, maybe? Customize. No, it won't be in customizer. Actually, no, it might be. Down here. Yes. I haven't got any coupons, unless I did. This is why I keep all my coupons on me. Got 300, by the way, damn. I can go on a shopping spree and still have some left over. Oh, bloody Ada. Hi, Ada.
Fix-It never recalls a product. Every awesome item is guaranteed to work for its entire lifetime. Enjoy your purchase.
Thanks, Ada. There we go. You can burn in a coal generator. Yep. Use drones to move a pure node of sulfur across the map. You got 1,200 reliability, but you had to use 6 drones. Damn. Yeah, that's what I suppose I've got to try and do in a bit, because this is where I'm building my rocket fuel facility. We've got, give or take, 1,560 sulfur there, and no, it's going to be somewhere here and there. We then have to get a bit more sulfur over here as well, so I'm debating if I use drones, because I want to use lots of drones in this playthrough, because we also need nitrogen gas as well, or just belt it over. Or trains, but I don't like trains that much. Nothing wrong with them, I keep using them. I want to try and use something a little bit different. That's the main reason as to why I don't want to be using trains in this playthrough. Got train fatigue. No, bloody... There we go. And get rid of you. You in the right spot? Okay, you're Z snapping. Which one does not appreciate. You're going to be the same. Well, apparently you should be the same, but you're not. But I'm still going to fix you anyway. Although, no, actually I only want to go up to there. Alright. Well, I'll mess around with that in a minute. Yeah. Okay. Firstly, cover that up. Secondly, where is it? No. We'll use this. And you're going to go relatively far back over here. That's jolly good. Same thing with no. Same thing with you. Lovely. And we'll keep that the way it is for now. I just wanted to try and make sure that this was almost built in ground. In fact... Wait. This would make more sense, I think. If I want to have that sort of feel around here, which again, there's nothing really wrong with it. I don't think. What I could do instead is this. I'm going to paint all of you guys in concrete instead. That way it is properly underground. I could go with some glass along the side here. We'll see how that vision comes to life in just a moment. Although apparently I want you to remain there. How about you? Yep, you're the same. Great. Auto connect's fantastic. I was using it slightly earlier on today. For this part. And basically everything up into around about, let's say here. All of that, excluding a little bit over there, took us about 10 minutes. That would have taken so much longer pre-update 1.1. But luckily this feature is just It's just good. Yeah, it's just good. And do that. Brilliant. Although I think I might have just selected you by accident. Yeah, don't get rid of that just yet. Brilliant. Okay. We then have to go into an organization, plop down a couple of these personnel storage boxes. Which obviously it pains me to do. I never place down them, but I'm down even. Here we are. Breaking tradition. I haven't got like an entire room full of it or anything. No. That's lies. That's false allegations. I need one more there. Or maybe not, actually. Look at that for a perfect fit. Lovely. Perfect fit for now. Welcome, Skies. Hope that you're doing well. So you go up to there. You go up to there. The glass parts, I suppose. Can't go there. And welcome, Pockets. Hope that you're doing well as well. Welcome to the stream. If I slightly indent you into here, that wouldn't be considered a war crime now. So let's try and give that a shot. You. Where's the other one? There you are. I'm liking that. Let's reverse it. Beep, 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 beep. Great. You're connecting. So if I was to leave you like that... This is fine. This is okay. Just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Level-wise, you guys are looking pretty solid. Are you all lined up? Yeah, you are. Right. That's great. Oh, whoops. Okay. So our road now comes into here. I'm thinking though, do I U-turn this? I want to try and do the exact same thing as what I did before, where it looks like the road's going into some sort of tunnel. But the problem is, if I try and do that now, it's going to look rather obviously out of place. Let's try it though. No. Yeah, this would look a bit weird. But a U-turn, I mean, after designing that, what was it, yesterday? Although, haven't I got a blueprint for that now? So it won't actually be as bad? That doesn't look great. I'd rather not have a U-turn, though. No. What can we do with the road? Just continue going straight across, I suppose? Fact. How would that look? We're experimenting here, chat. Experimenting is the best way to play this game. There's no bad way to play it, unless you play it like Let's Game It. I mean, unless you, nothing. No, Let's Game It Out's got a unique taste. There we go. Super Dark Foundations could be an interesting idea. Oh yeah, I'm not going to leave it like this. If this is what you mean. I want to try and add something there. It's just now trying to figure out where exactly do I want it to be. now it's sort of just built into it, which I don't really want. Now you lot are going to be annoying, aren't you? Indeed you is. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh no, there's one more over there. There we go. I suppose get rid of you for now. How was that? It looks alright. Although I'm feeling I might as well I might as well expand that then over to there. That's where the wall's going to be. How far are you? You're the equivalent of... Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're just about in the way. Actually, no, you'll be fine there. I don't see that being a concern. Let's add in one more, which is surprisingly my inventory can actually handle more than one blueprint at a time. I will get rid of all of this just for now. Better thing to do, I think. Stops the Z snapping, and I suppose I save resources, but I've sort of abandoned that train a while ago. The whole saving resource kind of thing. You're going to be slightly inside this blueprint, aren't you? Well, not really. It's where I wanted you to be, but you're not inside of it. How the hell is the hog ended up there? Why is there a gap there? Okay, so that side's fine. I think what I might want to try and do here... for decoration. That. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. See, yeah, I know. I know, I'm doing the exact opposite of what I just said, but... it's... the philosophy of the duck is what I'm gonna say. Yes. And you're just gonna come straight down here. Get rid of you. There we go. Although I might as well paint you since we're here. I've done this style before. This might look confusing. Don't worry. It's confusing to me as well, but it works. I need the wall to go here. Do I want you to go any further down than that? Well, I suppose technically, like, no. I can get rid of you. Get rid of half of that. Then what I can do is this. Actually, wait, what level are you guys gonna be? Here. So get rid of you. You're all gonna get flattened out to here anyway. Across the entire ravine. Which should be a really fun thing to do off camera. Ha ha ha. Nah. But I'm gonna get it done though, because it is actually quite important. Regarding concrete, we're still doing fine. We're spending lots of it, but we're also getting a lot of it back. So it's sort of like balancing itself out. Just handy. Why are you guys still plastic? There we go. Boring us? Well, yeah. I'm trying not to. I might not always succeed, but oh well. Such is life. Now, how does this look from the other side? Most important side, really. It does look a bit mysterious. By mysterious, I mean crap. I could try and add this. I've got it unlocked. I don't. Not very entertaining? Well, don't watch then. That's fine. Where is it? It's something here that I needed, but I got distracted based on that comment and it just fried my brain cells. The gates, that's what it is. I've already got it, so where the hell is it then? I thought it was an architect. Oh, maybe walls. There we go. I have you stick out there by a little bit. Great. Then you two will just remain there. That makes a massive difference, actually. But of course, when I get close to it and then it raises, it's like, oh wow, haha, freedom. Nice. What the hell did I just do? Now apparently I'm back on default settings. How? Nice, so this side's now, I believe, completely done. Let's just do the other side. Get sued by the truck drivers. Luckily, I think they'll be okay with us. I might have to have a brief conversation with them, but it should be alright. Are you not built in the right place? No, you are. Oh dear, you are, that's good. Great. How about you lot? Okay, what I'm going to end up doing here is actually getting rid of this. And instead having that there. Too high? Yeah, that's just about too high. Shame. Okay. Now, for this wall, I remember I continued it over there as well. Do I want to do the same thing here? Potentially. Firstly, do this because it's nice and simple for me just to do. Great. Suppose same thing here as well. Although I don't want it to go any further out than this. So what I'm actually going to end up doing here, a very quick redesign just of this particular pool. Get rid of that, get rid of that. I'm then going to end up changing you to a slightly thicker pillar. Be more exact, this. Go 6 high there. There we go. The exact same thing. The way that I can measure if it's in line with that, it's just, but that was close. In fact, that's what should have happened. There we go. I accepted my destiny. That's fine. Are you lined up? No. Are you lined up? What's in the way? Invalid placement. I don't know. I don't know. Almost died. I mean, I've almost had a heart attack, but I don't know how that even happened. And lower you down to there. Same thing here. That was probably the very first time ever that I said I'm going to do something quickly, and I've actually done it, like, within the space of an hour. This is a huge monumentous day for us. I do want to change the colour of you, which should take no longer than an hour. There we go. Same thing over there. Paint the colour of the roof asphalt. Paint the roof asphalt. And that'll be it. I think I also did the interior here as well, didn't I? I did. So everything other than you lots. Right. There we go. This is definitely a world first. To be honest, I was expecting some sort of, like, celebration right now. Some fireworks. No, it's okay. No. There we go. Very Oh. I was gonna say very basic stuff, but I actually forgot one of the blueprints. You. And I believe the exact one that I need for this is this one. Yes. See, I know my blueprints. That was a lucky guess, by the way. There's your celebration. Hey, let's go. The membership celebration. Can I fit into here? Oh, you're kidding me. In fact, how is this looking from a bit further back? Obviously, we haven't done the conveyor belt thing. That will get sorted, but like, a rough image, how is it looking? I actually quite like that. Obviously, again, it's not done. But the actual way it looks isn't the worst thing I've ever done. I'll take that, I think. Maybe. Again, I've done worse. So we'll have it. Let's be Avenue! It's looking alright, yeah. We take those. As long as it doesn't look like utter crap, I'll take it. Been live now for 2 hours already. Damn. Stream's going past quick. I hope that you guys are enjoying it. If the answer is yes, then great. If the answer is no, then keep your emotions to yourself. No. There we go. I'm essentially reversing what I've done up there. Oh yeah, because that's really what I wanted to do, you absolute muffin. Oh, you're taking the mick out of my cereal. There we go. So you're the one that I want to try and change. There we go. Enjoying it so far? Nice. There we go. That's what I was trying to go for. Okay. The style is there. The look is there. It's just the execution now that I've got to try and work on. Which isn't normally too bad, because again, you've got the idea. All you've got to do is just continue that idea. Do this without even snapping it. That is right. I mean, this is exhilarating stuff. Who says that we don't do exhilarating things on this stream? This is like bad boy material. I'm not even snapping it to a foundation. Like, what? It looks terrible. Okay, I'm snapping it to a foundation. That felt really rebellious. If I'm being honest. No, it's too much. There we go. Oh, I suppose I'll bring you guys down. And paint all of these as well, some sort of dark colour. Beautiful. Oh, that's the wrong one. Different thickness. I was wondering why that wasn't working. I miscalculated the thickness. Don't clip that. Okay. Oh yeah, paint you as well whilst we're here. How does this look? It looks fine. I'm not going to be over decorating this part of the wall. It's literally just a wall. This is completely pointless. Except for the fact it isn't completely pointless. Other than that, it's completely pointless. Although you have to go down here as well. Yeah, it wasn't the best thing I've ever said. No. That won't go down as a Valhalla Pickle inspirational quote. I don't think we've actually got anything on that list just yet. But don't worry, I will. I'll find my magnum opus. Magnum opus? Magnum otis? Yes, that one. Quotes. We'll start a book, actually. Yeah, I'll write a book. I call it Valhalla Pickle Quotes to Move the Soul. For example, here's a good one. Pineapple belongs on pizza, but pizza doesn't belong on pineapple. I'll give you guys that one for free if you want. It's alright, honestly, no, it's fine. That's a freebie. On me. Right, I can open up this one now. You. Now it's just a little bit of decoration. I do want to try and record a clip of the inside of this room. Because otherwise I have built this for no reason. Other than for happiness. And prosperity. Of the future of this playthrough. Yes. That's better. So I'm gonna leave you the way you are. I suppose what I'll do then is add a wall in here. Oh, dearie me. Yeah. In fact, no, I'll do the wall here. Here's a better idea. I'm gonna build a wall. It'll be the best concrete wall you've ever seen. Probably not. Then what I'll do is grab a foundation. Why is it so dark? The Dune Desert doesn't normally get too dark. There we go. When you feel you are an overcomplicated stuff, I know that someone is doing worse than thank you. That is really inspirational. That's a touching quote that has moved me. It really has. I have moved. There we go. And again, I've placed you in a position where I don't actually want you to be. And regarding the inside of you, I suppose I can get rid of this part now. No, stop. Just stop. Stop. There we go. Don't stop. Stop. Welcome back, Hacker. Welcome. There. No. There. Yep. Mediocre concrete pillar. Oh, no, it will be. Absolutely, it will be. Hey, thank you very much for the Twitch follow, Kaka. That's very kind of you. Welcome to the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel. Very kind. Thank you. We're almost at like 300, well, almost 400 followers now over on the Twitch, which is great. Yeah, we have got a Twitch. I streamed that. Oh, there's a creature in the way. Mate, bugger off. Please. For the love of all that's holy. Hello, kind sir. Do you mind vacating the premises? Right, like... Oh, there you go. Thank you. No, don't climb that, you... Bloody hell, move! I don't want to kill it. There we go, thank you. See, it's things like that, which is why I'm not a vegan. I look at you doing that, and the very first thought I think of is, I want to eat you. As you can imagine, during road rage, I am a bit better, don't worry. No. I think we're done, but now it's too dark to record anything, so let's just continue building, this. I haven't even thought of a name. What about down here? How are we doing? We're doing fine down here, actually. That shouldn't take too long to do. I was thinking about doing this first, since we've got a bit of natural sunlight coming in. Even though it might be a bit trickier to do. But you know me, I do like a good challenge. I do like a really good challenge. A really good challenge. I mean, this is like a... This is a challenge. So the problem now, if I do that, is you're going to have a bit of a gap, aren't you? If I do this, you're then pretty much in line with one another. Drag you to there. Drag you to here. This will go well. This will go well. I can guarantee it. I can see the future, and the future is looking feck. And the future is looking really bright for us. Is that because I'm looking into the sun? Maybe. In fact, I think it most definitely is. I've done this wrong twice, and I've only just started. Oh. Grab you. I mean, just where are you going? Sure. Sure, yeah. No. Here we go, and the big reveal. Oh, you're so unbelievably bent. How are you bent? Oh, I'm on freeform. That's my fault then, okay. That's looking good now. This, oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's like, it's not hurting my eyes, so it's alright. Yeah, 400 followers, yeah. We should hit that within the next... few months, maybe? Oh, I know that sounds like a long time, but 400 followers is a big milestone for me over on Twitch. Regarding the 10k on YouTube, I don't think we're gonna hit it until maybe November? Maybe until console, that's my guess. Unless we start to pop off again. Because the thing is, right, things are starting to quieten down a little bit, which is fine. If anything, it's actually a good thing. I know this is like the opposite of what a YouTuber should be saying, but I almost like it when it's nice and quiet. When there's a handful of people in the chat, it's just, it feels more enjoyable. Rather than if there was like 7,000 people watching. That doesn't really feel like a stream anymore. Like an interactive sort of stream. It's one of those things where if the channel grows, the channel grows. If it doesn't grow, it doesn't grow. It won't make me cry. Not a lot, at least. More important things in life. But as long as the people that are subscribed are enjoying it, I'd rather focus on quality over quantity. There have been times, especially when I was younger, when I used to watch much larger content creators. I remember watching... Who is it? Tim the Tatman, I think? This is a while ago now. Long time ago. I didn't feel like... Right, there was something different about the stream. Compared to when you're watching a streamer who has 100 viewers or 200. Like, for example, you'll always go into a Total Eclipse stream and he'll be reading chats, he'll be interacting with his audience, he'll be making sure that people are actually enjoying it. But then again, you click on a much larger streamer, and of course they can't read every single chat, you can't expect them to. And then they'll get like a $10 donation. And they'll be like, yo, thanks for the $10. Anyway, back to the game. It's like, what, is that it? I suppose when you're swimming in the cashola. Understandable. Oh, right, there's a thing. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm very happy with the channel. There's absolutely nothing differently I would do regarding this channel. Okay, so you're the right colour. There we go. Every video I've ever recorded is a video that I wanted to record. Every video I've released is a video that I wanted to release. Every stream I've done is a stream that I've wanted to do. Which is the main reason why I don't stream for long enough. I think taking breaks is a really healthy thing to do. There we go. Then you right there in this corner. Perfect. Right, that's good enough for this side. Here we go. Do it from the other side, actually. No. So the main interior is pretty much complete. It is by no means anything special, but it does exactly what I needed it to do. So in that regard, I'm relatively pleased with it, I think. And of course, we had to add a couple of gates that leads to, well, absolutely nowhere. Like that. Holy field of view. We have also got some lights in here as well, but I have turned them off because it's causing quite a lot of lag. But now let's talk a little bit more about the actual road itself. No! The autosave again! Every time. It's fine. We'll get a shot from outside of here. But now let's talk about the actual road and the conveyor belts themselves, since we're not really done with it, but I've got a rough understanding of what I do want to try and get done. Firstly, regarding all of our logistics. Right there in front of us, we've got a huge grey wall. That is where all of our logistics will be going into. So from the back of the screen to the front of the screen, that's where the resources are going to be implemented in, which shouldn't be that bad. That's all good for now. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have an amazing rest of your day, man. And again, thank you for all the support. You're always here. You're always saying nice things. I do greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much for tuning in. We then had a rather difficult 45-degree angle to work with. I'm coming up with some sort of design. Let me cook. I'm probably going to burn it, but let me cook. It's burns. It's raw and burns. I've also managed to do some calculations, and I came to the conclusion that this height should be completely fine, and we shouldn't be running into any sort of terrain problems. If we do, then use this clip to laugh at me, but no, we shouldn't have any sort of height problems at all with our conveyor belts. Hopefully. eventually the height of this main building itself is going to rather dramatically increase because we still have to build the rather large dam and the area in which I'm going to contain the water, which of course I can't do, but that's what I'm going to make it look like. Regardless, as of right now, I'm going to try and fix that 45-degree angle, make it look sharp, and then completely build out our conveyor belt hypertube line, which should end up looking tolerable. And I wanted to go all the way down to the very end, somewhere behind that rock, which is pretty far to go, but we can get it done. And again, according to my calculations, we're only going to need roughly 180,000 resources. Yes, I am an absolute madman, but you know what? Madmen sometimes achieve good things. Or terrible things, but I suppose we're going to find out today. Now let's connect our logistics into what we've just managed to build. There we go. So how are we actually going to manage to do this? Also, are you guys a bit too close? You might be. You absolute jammy buggers. Let's see. Crap. You're on the wrong side. Although, does that matter? Because what are you... Actually, no, you're fine. I'm sorry. Call me a cabbage. You guys are on the right side. Because we need the nitrogen gas, which is coming from up there. So you might as well remain here. Okay, no, I was right. I was right. I'm just so used to being wrong that feeling right feels wrong. I do want to try and do our continuation there of the... auto connect feature. I do very quickly want to see if this is even going to work. I don't know if it will. Definitely get rid of you lot here. I don't see a reason to you being here anymore. You can oh, right. Have you come back in by 1, 2, 3, 4? And you go there. How's that going to look? That's fine. If I continue that to up there, you should then fit in rather nicely unless you're Z snapping. It's okay. If I was to nudge you down by that, like literally a half nudge. If you don't know, by the way, I'll very quickly show you what a half nudge is. I'm aware that some people have never heard of a half nudge, so let's very quickly demonstrate it. If you want to move this object slightly to the left, you can always nudge it by holding down Control using the arrow buttons. That right there is a nudge. See the distance it's currently nudging. I want it to go half that distance. So what I can do is... Actually, I don't even need to hold down C, I'm just crouching. But if I hold down Control, then move it, it now half nudges. Before, after. Why am I crouching? There we go. Half nudge. Nudge. So when I half nudge that, see how that's now completely gone? And the one that I didn't half nudge is still Z snapping? Yep. Wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Now if I do this, because I could nudge it completely down, like that, but... Oh well. Committed to the half. Problem solved, problem avoided. Nothing is getting out, and nothing is getting in. Great. When was the first time you played this game? Oh, many moons ago. 2019. I think I got this game relatively close to when it came out. Because I was watching Jacksepticeye play it. I suppose I can trace the origins there. Because it was literally just when Jacksepticeye started to play this game. And I think he only recorded 3 or 4 videos. Which is a shame, because I would actually watch like a good playlist of this.
You better have.
Thank you. Yes, it would have been 2019. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I got the game after he did. There we go. I have taken breaks from this game here and there, but over the last, I would say year, maybe year and a half, I've been playing this game rather consistently. Very consistently. Although I'm still not good, I like to consider myself not completely terrible. I've got a rough idea of what I'm doing. I like to think. Bit of you lot there as well. Sometimes it won't look like it, and that's understandable. That's because in a lot of things I build, I purposely do different things. Just try and keep it a bit interesting. There we go. I can do this off camera, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do off camera, just make sure that this is properly connected. Then what I'll probably end up doing here is that. That looks good to me. Is there anything else I want to try and do on stream today? Because everything else I can think of is like fiddly little bits. Trying to add some power over there, that's fine. Add some power here. There and there. That can be done tomorrow. So the plan for tomorrow, essentially, and I'm actually really looking forward to this, is to completely build out this conveyor belt highway. In fact, this might even be tomorrow's thumbnail. Let's see. Just looking at that there for a second, it looks rather fresh. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, that's going to do it for today. We managed to get a good amount done, to be honest. So I'm quite happy with that. Let me try and do a cinematic shot here to end off. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Regarding the dam expansion, I'm not massively concerned about that, because that's just not contributing anything towards my productivity. When I finish the rocket fuel area, maybe I'll come back for this. But the truth be told, I just want to try and get rocket fuel done, and we've barely started anything. We've got the logistics roughly in place, but we still have to do the entire conveyor belt highway, which will take an entire episode. Linking everything together, again, that could take an entire episode as well, just doing that. Or at least a good hour of an episode. And by the time that I've got all the resources where I want it to be, I'm going to try and design a couple more blueprints to find the exact place of where I want the rocket fuel to go. That will take another hour and a half. So we're still looking at a good... let's see here. Roughly 10 more hours until I actually place down any machines here for our rocket fuel. But let's see if we've got time to do that. Regarding the stream, thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for everyone on YouTube for the 7 likes. That's greatly appreciated. And I hope to see everyone tomorrow. If not, have an amazing rest of your week. I'll see you guys another day. Goodbye.